Good evening, I'm Lucy Noland in for Len Cannon.
And I'm Greg Hurst. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with another incredible twist in the Joe Horn case. It seems those burglars he shot were no strangers to law enforcement officials.
In fact, they were on a very long list of wanted suspects. Tonight, 11 News investigates, and only we have a copy of that list. This all started in a Pasadena neighborhood on Timberline. That's where Horn opened fire on two men burglarizing his neighbor's home. But 11 News reporter Rucks Russell has learned that duo may have been part of a much bigger operation.
Turns out Diego Ortiz and Miguel Dejesus had caught the eye of detectives at the Department of Public Safety long before their deadly encounter with a neighbor. And this DPS memo obtained by 11 News reveals how. It points to the department's ongoing investigation into the use of Puerto Rican birth certificates by Colombians seeking to obtain Texas driver's licenses. We asked and received copies of the application submitted by Ortiz and Dejesus. Dejesus listed his country of origin as Puerto Rico. We now know both men were Colombian. Our sources confirm DPS is investigating not just the Pasadena burglars, but the driver's license applications of hundreds of immigrants who may have used illegal papers to get Texas licenses. We've also learned of a much wider probe into an organized syndicate of Colombians. Colombians engaged in illegal weapons sales and home break-ins, like the one last month in Pasadena.
No, you're dead.
On that day, Joe Horn and a shotgun stood in the way. But we're told in many instances the suspects have managed to flee. And our sources say the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms, Immigration Customs Enforcement and DPS have formed a task force to bring the crime wave to an end.
And according to our sources, these burglars are very effective at what they do, conducting extensive surveillance on their targets before striking. We've also been told some of these suspects are extremely violent. The investigations have already led to several arrests. Rucks Russell, 11 News.